Hi, welcome to the show. This is Journey to the Good Life. I'm your host, Zanone Hunt. This is my co-host, Kelly Hunt.
Hi.
She's my wife. We're going to be bringing you a very positive message today. Let's start off with today, I have a question for you. Have you ever seen on social media somebody write FML or why does this always happen to me? Or I take one step forward and two steps back and I can't ever get ahead? Or what about those people who say things like, I hate this song. I hate that girl. Or what about these people? I like these people. I hate Justin Bieber. Why? Why do you hate Justin Bieber? I mean, besides his music, maybe you don't like his music, but personally, what has he done to you to make you use the word hate? Okay. What about racism? What about bullying? What about animal abuse? What about child abuse? People, there are a whole lot more things in this world we can get behind a displeasure for. I don't use the word hate because I think it's a strong word. When people fuel their lives with negativity, they will never have happiness. See, when you let negativity control your mind, it will control your life. If your life sucks, there's one person to blame. You have yourself to blame. I've heard it said before that there are no opponents in life. You either win or you make the choice to lose. You're really, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to be first, but you make that choice. It's only when you decide to quit that you beat yourself. Okay? Your dreams and your happiness, they start with you. There's a video that a long time ago we checked out by Earl Nightingale. You should check it out. It's called The Strangest Secret. That's an eye-opener for you guys out there, and it'll really help you as far as seeing what everything is all about. Very informational. So I'm here to tell you guys that the law of attraction is a real thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or not, but it is a real thing. It really does exist. And so, in fact, all of the laws of the universe are real, and they all apply to everybody that lives here. There are man-made laws. And you can make a law, and if you break that law, what happens? You go to jail, you may have to pay a fine, whatever. The fact is, it can be broke, correct? Well, the laws of the universe cannot be broke. When you try, things happen, things that are not supposed to happen. Such as the law of divine oneness, there's a law of vibration, there's a law of action, there's a law of cause and effect, and there's many universal laws, and as we go through our vlogs/podcasts, we're going to pick some of these out and go over those subjects in detail. But just to let you know, there are laws in the universe that do govern your reality. So you should check that out. And we're also here to spread the message too. If you continue living life and you love it, that's great. But if you hate your job, why are you still there? If you like, I can't wait to go on vacation, then go on vacation. Just don't ever come back to your job. Do what you like to do. Do what makes you happy and get paid for it. Do something that when you get paid, you go, I can't believe they pay me for this. And if I were you, I would start today. There's many books out there that I think every child should read when they're starting off. Because, see, they teach you a lot of things like math, social studies, science, and all the basic stuff like that in school. But nobody teaches anybody how to become rich, how to be successful, how to have the right mindset. There's not a class out there that teaches you how to think positive. And that's where we come in. We'd like to help. Okay? I think every child at a young age should read things like Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. There's The Richest Man in Babylon. How to Win Friends and Influence People is a really good book. Even as an adult, that's a really good book. Because I hear people say a lot of negative things to people. And after reading the book, I think, if they'd only known how to say it this way, they would have got a better result out of what they got. Now they're sitting there arguing. Me and Kelly here, we've been married, by the way, we are a couple. We've been married about 20 years. And 19 of those years, we never went on vacation. We wanted to. We talked about it, but we never went on vacation. And so I guess, and before we got too deep and heavy in this, I just had this idea. I said, hey, if you want to go on vacation, I'm tired of hearing about it. Just write it down. Let's save some money, pick a date, and when that date comes, we'll go on vacation. And people, that's what you have to do. You have to, whatever you think, that's what becomes your reality. So we thought we were going on vacation.
And we actually did.
Yes, we really did. a lot of you have no idea who I am. And if you're watching this, some of you may know who I am. And if you do, you know, growing up, I was all about music and wanted to be a musician and everything like that. And that was my passion. And after I did it for a little while, it became a job, just like any job does. So what I'm looking for is something to be passionate about. I take Taekwondo and I love it, but it's not my job. So I'm looking for something to be passionate about. And folks, I'm telling you, I'm passionate about being happy, healthy, wealthy, and in love. Those are the four things. Was it a year or two ago? How long did we run into Tai Lopez video?
About 2.5 years ago.
So, and I know you guys have probably seen him in your YouTube or Facebook feed, Tai Lopez, and whether you like him or you hate him, his message is real. He's really talking about what he's real. And me personally, you know, I find other people to listen to who are just as motivating. Not that he's not giving the right message, but some people are meant for some people and some people are not. I did order his 67 steps back when I first found out about him, and that was the door that opened to, wow, I can do anything I want. I really can. And it all starts with me and taking action and choosing to change the way that I think. Health. You got to exercise, right?
Right.
What do you want to tell them about health, Kelly? You got any information for these people, advice?
I just found out the other day that if you get up in the morning and you sweat for, I don't know how many minutes, but if you get to sweating, that it will repair brain cells from stress. Like if you had stress yesterday and it messed with some of your brain cells, the getting up and sweating will definitely fix that for you.
Yeah. You got to exercise and changing your mind to not be so stressed out a lot. I'm telling you, this whole program that we're talking about right now, if you jump on board with us, it's just now starting. We're going to ride this wave all the way. There is no end. There is no end. There is goals to be set and goals to achieve. But as far as when do we stop being awesome? Never, never. We continue to be awesome. Okay, so you've got to go work out. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to eat right. We've stopped eating sugar. I won't lie, every once in a while, eat trick or treat and stuff like that. We treat ourselves when we do have a cheat day. We don't have cheat months where this month we eat sugar. No. You stick to your diets. You want to be healthy, be healthy. You don't have to necessarily join a gym, but you have to be conscious and aware of what you want your body and your insides to be about. You know, you want a healthy heart, lungs, and all that stuff. So.
And it's too not about having 30 minutes to an hour to work out. If you only have 5 minutes, take your 5 minutes and do something productive, like walk around the building or walk the stairs. You can find something to do in your 5 minutes.
You do this in the mornings or you do this in the afternoon? What are you talking about?
Just whenever you have 5 minutes.
Now, we install floors, so Kelly, what she'll do sometimes is she'll strap some weights to her legs. I mean, since she's going up a flight of steps, you know, 100 times today anyway, she may as well get a little bit of workout on it. So that's an idea if you guys do physical work like that.
Yeah, and even if you're sitting at a desk, I mean, stand up. Do something besides just sit there all day.
Right. Okay, so I guess that's all we're going to speak about on health. I mean, you've got common sense, you know. We're going to move on to love. Love is a good subject because I happen to be in love. I've been married to this lovely lady right here for about 20 years. We've known each other for about 21 and a half years. And arguing's not a good thing. Of course, we all have our differences and stuff, but if you guys can try to get on the right page with your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, loved one, I mean, communication is a very big part of it. So, and don't be afraid to speak your mind because, you know, your loved one will never know what it is exactly that you're thinking because we're not here to read minds.
And two, we are not perfect. Like we're just trying to figure it out like the rest of you. Just take it day by day and make it better. We do know that the relationship has to be kept up with on a day-to-day basis. It can't be you're in love today and 20 years later you're still in love and you did nothing for 20 years. So it has to be a daily attempt to keep it going and keep it right.
Right. And when we're talking about love, I know right now, right off the bat, we're talking about spouse and boyfriend and girlfriend, but that's not the only thing. I mean, we're kids. Okay, so you got to make sure that your kids, if you can think back to when you were a kid and try to put yourself in the mind of a kid, a lot of things that we take for granted are just such a big deal for them. It just really is. I mean, just to spend 5 minutes with your parents, for some reason, it's a big deal to them. My son can't wait to spend time with me or any of my kids. And we don't realize that because we're always on the go. We're always on the go. And you can say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you all you want. But you got to show them. You got to show, and not just your family, but there's people out in this world who need love, who need help. You see a brother on the side of the road, and he's got his sign out, and he's doing whatever it is. Help him out. Show some love because the laws of the universe state that you get out exactly what you put in. So if you have the opportunity, and it's your opportunity to help somebody when you go by, and you don't, well, somebody's not going to help you when you need it. That's just the way it works. That's just the way it works. Happiness is up to you. Yes, you will get mad. Yes, you will get sad. Things will happen in your life. You'll have your ups, you'll have your downs. How you react to those situations is up to you. It is your choice. And if you choose to react negative, you will bring on negative. I know what you're saying, but Z, I get so mad sometimes and I just can't control myself. Yes, you can. Believe me, you can. Look, I used to have problems with anger issues. I used to get mad at the drop of the hat. In fact, sometimes you would say something and I would twist it around in my head to give me a reason to be mad. And if you said anything to me, bring it. Bring it. And some people think that by coming off this way, I don't want to say that they think they look cool, but they feel like they like when somebody talks about them in this way. Well, don't mess with him. He's got a short fuse, or blah blah blah. And they think that that's cool. That people won't mess with me because they know I'm not the one to be messed with. I won't put up with stuff like that. And here's the thing with that: it's uncomfortable being around you. Okay, if that is you and nobody has told you yet, I don't like hanging out with you because I never know if you're going to snap and it's going to be at me. Okay, you don't have to act that way. You don't have to. Just find another outlet. I like to be around people who make me feel comfortable. If I've made mistakes, they let me know it's going to be okay. If they're mad at me, they talk to me. They don't blow up and throw things at the wall or anything like that. So, happiness, it's up to you. You make the choice as to how you want to react to all the situations in your life, and you'll see if you're conscious about it, if you think about it. When you're mad, you may not bring yourself to happy, but you can bring yourself back to zero. It's possible.
You just want to live in happiness. You want to, when you get angry, you can be there for a little while, but you want to work your way back to happiness always. And I know that you are what you think about. So if you're stuck on angry and you're thinking about the angry things that happened or the things that have made you angry, you're just going to stay there. So you need to interrupt your pattern and find something to be happy about. It's a universal law that where there's a negative, there's a positive. So if you can see the negative, you got to find a way to see the positive. You just got to find it.
So here's a trick I do. When I'm mad, I'm aware of why I'm mad. That step away from the situation first of all. And then when you're thinking about it, thinking, I have a choice to continue being mad today right now. Like, what if I just hit a scratch off and win $1,000? I'm instantly going to be happy. So right now, I'm going to choose to just not be all pissed off about this. I'm going to, even though this person should say I'm sorry, I'm going to forgive them without them saying I'm sorry. It's a big weight off my shoulders. You walk around, you start bebopping, smiling, singing, do whatever you want to do, be in a good mood. And that is so much worse than trying to get that last negative word because the other person doesn't know what to do now. They're losing. You're happy and you should be mad as they are right now. And you're not. And it makes them even madder. And I'm not trying to say you're trying to make them mad, but show them you're not going to be involved. You're not getting into that. It's not a part of you. You don't want to be that way. All right, last one is wealth. Wealth is a big part of everybody's life. Money is what makes the world go round. I hear a lot of people say that money is the root of all evil, so they're misquoting the Bible because it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. And money is not evil. What you're not understanding is having money is responsible. Not trying to make yourself wealthy or secure is irresponsible. So, I mean, you have a responsibility to your family, and not just your immediate family, but your mother, your father, your cousins, anything like that. If they ever need you, it'd be great if you could be the one to be there for you. But if you don't care and you're just being irresponsible with your money and you're just throwing it left and right here, you're never going to acquire wealth. And that's something that we've been studying on very, very hard. We would like to acquire a lot of wealth. So going back to my passion, when we started this whole four things, my passion is to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and in love. I've got three going. I have a great job. I have my own business, and I'm not poor, but I'm not where I want to be, and that's my fault. But I've also made a choice to become wealthy. I've chosen to become wealthy. And I will let you guys follow me in my journey so that you can see, wow, that guy told me about 2 to 10 years ago he was going to be a millionaire, and he is. So he's not full of it. I really need to check out what he did, or at least comment on his YouTube video so I can ask him some questions. Okay, so we're here. We're here and we're for real. We're all about positivity. We're all about thinking about goals, setting goals, taking action to achieve those goals, and accomplishing those goals and posting those goals. And that's where Color Me Accountable comes in. Color Me Accountable is a company that my wife started over here, and it is a type of company that helps to. As a kid, your mom and dad, they tell you what you can do, what you can't do. So you get to learn right from wrong, and you do have to make your bed when it's time to make it. You do have to brush your teeth. You do have to do certain things. When you get to be an adult, you can choose not to. So you have to parent yourself. If you have anything that you want to talk about, feel free to put it on the comments. But go to Facebook and join the group. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn it over to Kelly and let her tell you a little bit more about Color Me Accountable, how it got started, why she came up with the idea, and that type of stuff.
All right, so Color Me Accountable it's a service now. It's been tweaked a lot since it was first created, but it was created for the kids, and it was made for them to set out and have some goals for the day, and to be able to work towards those goals. And so I made a list. I got them some notebooks. I made a chart. You worked on your goals for the day, and then at the end of the day, we would go, okay, how many of those things did you get done today? And they're everyday things like exercise, or eat something healthy, or do your daily meditation or prayer, or read. Just everyday things that you should do. And so once we started playing as a family, and it was going great. So I thought this would be great for other families. So one day I stumbled upon this company called Holsty, which created all new ideas for me and what Color Me Accountable could be. So right now it's a monthly service. You get an inspirational piece every month, and you get a binder to keep up with your journey of the good life. And we've incorporated to hold you accountable. We're not really here to guide you, as we guide ourselves, but we are here to hold you accountable. So if you do say, I'm going to start getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, well, we're here to say, hey, you said that's what you were going to do. Did you do that? It's really for you to be able to invest in yourself. The best investment is to invest in yourself. That will give you more return on your investment than any other kind. It's a service, it's a monthly service. It's meant to hold you accountable for the things that you say that you're going to do. And we're going to play the game with you guys so that we can hold ourselves accountable, because we're just like you. We say we're going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and 5 o'clock the alarm goes off, and the first thing you do is hit snooze. So we are taking this journey along with you, side by side with you. We have been studying for the past couple years, so if this is all new to you, we can definitely recommend some books and people that you can search out on YouTube that will guide you in the right direction. We want to be those people that help you get to where you want to go by following up with you on the things that you said that you were going to do. We're not going to let you give up on what you want most.
Sounds good. Okay, and so we're going to wrap this up. But what we're going to do is in the mornings, me and Kelly are going to come to you in a short vlog. It may be anywhere from 2 minutes to 7 to 10 minutes. Hopefully they'll be very short. So, but it's just in the morning. We're going to come up with our quote for the day, and hopefully is going to tie in with what's going on in our lives. Okay. It won't necessarily tie into what's going on in your life. That's why we look for you guys to get on there and post too. Okay. I love a good quote. I like to hear yours too. I love a good story. If you have something going on in your life and it's a big deal, I want to know about it. I want to put it on here. I want us all to praise you. I want us all to encourage you. I want us to all be behind you. I mean, and I know we're being a little bit formal right now, but we're going to have fun too, okay? Because I'm going to set challenges, and you guys are going to rise to the occasion. There'll be money given out. There'll be gift certificates given out. We're just going to have a lot of fun with this thing, and I hope it grows. You guys don't forget to go check out Color Me Accountable on Facebook, and after that, we will just keep up with you on a daily basis, and we will be coming to you once a week live on our podcast.
Yeah. So we hope to see you all there, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Don't forget, Color Me Accountable.
Yeah, check us out on Facebook.